Hello everyone, thank you so much. Welcome to You Know What I Mean Like. So another murder. Well, I was thinking before what I would do, just like to start again my podcast and music and artwork, everything that I was just like I stopped for a while, like working a lot and yeah, and now I'm just like, well, now is the time to start something new. Well, I was just watching documentaries, crimes, murders, and so many other things, and it was fun. You know, yesterday I just recorded the Tinder Swindler, and I gave my opinion. You know what I mean? It's kind of like would be would be something like, well, crime scenes or something that would be like incredible. I don't understand when I start watching, and in the beginning it was like, oh, once upon a time, and I got, well, I really don't like those kind of things, like crimes, police, and all those kind of things. But now I really enjoy, everything. How do we crack in my mind? Well, first of all, when I was young, for like, don't trust anybody, be careful what are you doing on the internet, and watching this that documentary, yes, not yesterday, but talking about and watching before, I thought the first time I was like, oh my god, what these girls are doing with themselves, what they are thinking, for the first time, just like, well, they won't find love in the internet. They won't find love in the app. Well, I don't know if people can find love online. So many different stories, so many murders, so many creepy stuff going on. But yeah, I I start watching this Tinder Swindler, and how someone, what what go for people to do those kind of things, to take money from others and start like their lives, you know, and it's not that it's dangerous, it is completely dangerous. And well, I feel when I was watching them, these girls, I was kind of like, well, it's luck for them that they are alive. Well, paying kind of price that it cost like millions. It was millions, millions, and she was talking about her experience. One kind of like one day, and then she straight away just like, okay, let's jump it and let's do it, and I'm in love. I want to meet this man that he's so genuine and these, and so how do you trust? It is a little bit like crazy, just to think like, oh, he loves me and he wants family, he wants to, you believe, it's like I just wrote here something kind of like, well, I don't know about so many things about my country. I really don't know about my, like, the states, street, and my neighbors, even my neighbors. I really don't know. I was born in one kind of a long, long time ago. I can't say like my age, but kind of like annoying what how people think when they are in love. Well, they think they are in love, but I don't know. You know, it is It is what it is. Some people live their lives happy, others trying to find happiness in one small box, like that connect people around the world. And I don't know. And could you trust someone that asking you like for money? This is a good question, like, because I prefer to give food. I prefer to buy something and give for someone if they need. Not like, first of all, because I don't have money. Well, not today, Simon, because I work for it and it's really hard. I have to work off every single day, to have my money to pay my bills. And how someone wants every single day, like 25,000 or more, you know, like for this kind of documentary, what I thought was like something that I really want to watch, and we will have like police running up and down and people just like being, so many things happening in the scenes, will be a movie, but this is not. Well, a little bit disappointed for this. The impression I had when the girls start talking and their experience, was like, well, was fun for them, because they were laughing and saying, I live my life like this, and I did this for him, and he didn't. Because I just remember when I was young, and I thought those kind of things would happen just in the area that I was living, that I was growing up, and I thought, I was like, when people start telling me the stories about don't trust anybody, be careful what you're doing in the internet, and I was kind of like, well, first, you know, even people that they are friends, it's, not all the time that they would tell me the truth or not. Would be a little bit like, okay, do I believe? Can I trust? Do you? Can you? Yeah. So then programs in different countries, and I couldn't understand English well perfectly. You know what I mean? It's like, well, not I wasn't expecting something so big when I start watching, and in America or in UK, when I started watching those programs, and it I can give, the names of, like, Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer was really good. It's really good because when you're watching their minds and showing what they think and what they feel, you know, as a predator, to catch someone and to kill someone, you're starting putting yourself in a position that, hold on, if this happened with me, what would I do? Because you would be dead. and and then straight away, for the police to solve the every single thing. Well, I start watching, the normal series on TV that was like, on a crime scene, a police everywhere, and grabbing um, that light, the green light, to go through the evidences and fingerprints, and he went to America, in US. He came back. He became a pilot or a flight attendant, a cabin crew of one of the most like the biggest, yeah, company in US. He said he was a American citizen, passport. He had so many other things like documents, everything from US. And after 16 or 14 years, they discovered that this person was born in Brazil and he was using um, a kid's, like this 3 or 4 years old boy died in 80, no, in 70 something or 60 something. Well, this man, he found out the number of his social, and he started using this number. Uh, Nobody knows. Well, this is really interesting. And now because of he did this, he's in prison. You know, he's in prison for more than, he will be judged. Will be in March or April of 16th, between like this year. And now that I'm talking about like the Tinder now, the Tinder man is just like he did what he did, and he was in jail just for 5 months. And story, a different reaction, and one reaction about like it's not. If you do something wrong, you do something wrong. You need to pay, and you need to go to jail, and that's it. You know what I mean? Well, I just think sometimes about those kind of things when happen. Like you can go by the crimes. Well, what do you have to do there? If you don't have to, it's a little bit like it is a little bit like, whoa, when we think about it. Um, the murders when happen, while those, like, what those people really think, it's more than cruel. Yes, everybody knows that. It's like a calculating something, what they really feel. I feel sometimes like, well, their minds, it's can be, I think when they were born, they just, the doctor just left them to fall. They hit their heads, or miss, kind of like it is not normal. Not normal. But the Tinder swindler could be more emotionally and financial damage the structure of those people. But those people, they were emotionally abused because they weren't thinking about love, they were thinking about money. So he can pay for me what I don't have. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? Good for them, they are paying. I It's like this core of this program, it wasn't so strong. It didn't give me the goosebumps. It didn't give me something like, okay, I will sit down here, I want to watch this until the end, I want to put something to watch. You are really into it, you really want to know more than the background. You really want to know, like, how this person is calculating this story to happen. It is really intriguing. But for a wee scammer, like, okay, how he could put, how he could fake, a passport or a credit card or a business, someone's business, or it is really, 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 in one part it's well done if you know how to do it, but in another part the twist of all this situation happening and how it happened, it's a little bit frustrating for us that we are watching, you know, that you don't know if you believe in those girls or if you believe in him. The storyline, love, and well, it is a little bit intriguing because when I watched um don't don't f don't don't f with cats, this is a brilliant documentary. I really enjoy, you know, I thought, I was like, for the first impression I was like, well, how someone can kill cats and why the cats is in the bin, and until the story really like gave that twist, and around and traveling, you know, Canada to America, America to Europe, Europe to Canada again, and having, like, you know, the meeting, the dating with the different people and killing people, you know, and it is more than like that was in the movie, you know. This was a brilliant one. Don't fuck with cats. Well, pictures in the place, pictures with the person, oh, and the audio says everything. Not only, and yeah, and the crimes are really small, and then the investigation, it is like how someone those kind of things, and it's not in jail anymore. Well, so thank you so much for watching, and the next story, and I hope you like it, and thank you so much again to be here with me, and you know what I mean, like, and another murder, another murder, another murder. Oh, it's just fun. This is really good. I have a wee fireplace there. Look, I can touch, and then I burn my skin, my hands, my everything. And like, I will be a little bit Sherlock Holmes. Well, who knows? Yeah, I'm still studying. Let me see something.